And we're live from the CSI Baseball Complex here on the campus of the College of Staten Island. Welcome aboard, everybody, to Game 2 of this doubleheader between the Staten Island Dolphins and the Colonials of Western Connecticut State. So we are about 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, CSI's record now up to 16-3, as they have now won 12 in a row. As for the Colonials, they have now lost 3 in a row, including the doubleheader sweep they lost at the hands of New Paltz earlier this week. Little tapper to third, picked up by Galbo, throws to first, and they'll retire the side. So the Colonials, who are now a game under 500, go down in order here in the top of the first. We're scoreless. Back at 0-2 here on Nowak. Nowak, the only hitter to reach twice in game 1, strikes out here on a pitch down low in the dirt, and that is now 4 strikeouts for Allison Marr. He's hit the corner. She has also challenged hitters inside. Right now it'll be a no-ball, 2-strike count here on Amanda Gonzalez. Gonzalez ducking away from the fastball upstairs. It's 1-2. And remember, go back to that game against Brooklyn College. And remember, Allison Marr getting off to a bit of a rocky start. He had some trouble with control in the first inning, but then just cruised from that point on and shut down a Brooklyn Bulldogs lineup as the Dolphins won 9-0. And here off to a fantastic start here against Western Connecticut as we have a count even up at 2-2. Swing and a miss on pitch in the dirt, and a throw down to first base to complete the play. And that'll be a strikeout. She strikes out the side as Allison Marr, and she now has 5 Ks. Langolis already has her sign here from DeMonte. Now sets in deal. Swung on and lifted in the center. Shallow center. This could be trouble. It's going to fall in for a base hit. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. Maybe even 3 runs. And yes, indeed, 3 runs will score for the Dolphins. It's 3-0 CSI on a 3-run double for Jackie Marr. Makes things a little bit easier moving forward. And the way she is pitching and the confidence level in which she is pitching right now, the sky's the limit right now for CSI, certainly today.
Yeah, she really is pitching well, Mike. And, you know, this is the first of 4 doubleheaders in the next 5 days for the Dolphins, and they'll play 5 doubleheaders in 7 days.
Swing and a miss. She struck her out, and there is now 2 away. That's now 5 consecutive strikeouts. Dolphins on top by a score of 5-0, looking for some more with runners on second and third. Infield drawn in here for Western Connecticut. Little ground ball to second base, and a high throw over the head of the catcher. And safe as 2 runs come in to score for CSI. Safe was Cretella with the first run on the error, and then Jackie Cretella heads up play, keeps coming around from third, and she scores. It's 7-0. That's now 5 errors for Western Connecticut.
Sometimes you have to fight your way through when things aren't really going your way, and she's pitched much better than the score indicates.
Absolutely. Joya slaps this one into right, and that's going to fall in for a base hit. Going to third, stopping there, will be Galbo, so the Dolphins will have the bases loaded. Joya, who came in hitting at 400, adds to that total with the base hit. Only 1 out, and for the Dolphins, this is a huge opportunity right now to blow this game totally wide open. And if you're Western Connecticut, their backs are really up against the wall here with just 1 out.
Yeah, and that time Galbo played it safe. Mike wanted to make absolutely sure the right field, Gardicio, couldn't make the play on the ball, and so now the Dolphins have the bases loaded, still just with 1 out.
Well, they don't want that mercy run to score because they want to keep this game going as long as they can. As Allison Moore has been tough on the other end, a little dribbler towards the pitcher. They go to home for the 4th out, and no, safe! Getting in just underneath the tag was Galbo as she makes it in safely. It was a little bit of a late throw, and everyone keeps coming around as another one comes in to score. As that was Rich's, a heads-up play. No one was paying attention as to where the ball was, so the Dolphins just kept on running.
Yeah.
Holmes so far today is 0 for 2, reached on an error, scored a run in the second, popped up to first base back in the third. Dolphins with runners on the corners. And just goes to show you how heads-up this Dolphins team is. That's laced into left field for a base hit. Coming in to score to make it 10-0 in favor of CSI is Joya, as that's an RBI single for Holmes. But
they have not given up an earned run since coming back from Orlando.
Swing and a line drive into the gap. That's going to clear the both outfielders, and it'll bring in 2 more runs. A 2 RBI triple for Nicole Milak as it's now 12-0 in favor of the Dolphins. 2 out in this inning as the 1-1 swing and a slap into left center field. It's going to get down for a base hit. Run will score, and that's a single and an RBI for Juliana Cretella. It's now, 13-0. 2-strike count with 2 out. As that's going to be a swing and a miss. And that is another strikeout for Allison Marr, her 10th of the game, and that is the way this game will end. A brilliant effort by Allison Marr. She strikes out 10, gives up only 1 hit. And the Dolphins did the rest for her offensively. They scored 13 runs here in Game 2, 9 of which came in the 4th inning as they win big, 13-0, and extend their winning streak to 13 games, extend their unearned run streak to 13 games, and also are now 17-3. So what did we learn today, folks? We learned that the CSI Dolphins continue to rock and roll through this schedule as they go ahead and defeat a very solid Western Connecticut team. They sweep them here today in 2 games, 1-0 and 13-0. They are now 17-3 overall on the year. We also learned that the Dolphins have now 3, not just 2, but 3 pitchers that they can rely on here throughout the course of the season, from Jackie Cortella to Nicola Trapani. Now you can add Allison Marr in there as well, as this is her 2nd consecutive brilliant start for CSI. And we also learned that CSI continues to pound the baseball and put pressure on opponents, and especially defenses, as Western Connecticut had a hard time fielding the baseball all day. Next time that there is a broadcast here on CSI SportsNet will be tomorrow against Hunter College, as you have 6-0 against 6-0 in conference in Acuniac. Talk to you next time, right here. For our cast and crew, Mike Baybusky, I'm Michael Cohen, for your home for everything CSI Sports, CSI SportsNet, CSI Dolphins.com.